Hey there guys, it's Chris with Min Media, and today I'm going to show you my full course on how to do ghost commerce. We're going to move pretty fast because this is going to be a super in-depth full course on how to do ghost commerce, so try to keep up the best you can. I'm making a ton of money doing this, and I'm really excited to share this with you guys. So your first question might be, what is ghost commerce, right? Because a lot of people ask themselves that, so what I first want to do is I want to show you what it is. So what I first want to do is search on Google for trending products being sold on Amazon. And the reason I'm doing this is because a lot of times people do ghost commerce, or I should say it's the easiest to do ghost commerce using products, because we're trying to sell products through social media and we're the middleman, aka the ghost. All right, so if we take a look at these products, and a lot of these, probably every single one of these products has ghost commerce profiles on it. But what I want to search for is, let's do the Magic Bullet, because that is one of the most popular ones I've been seeing recently. So this is a top seller on Amazon. As you can see here, Magic Bullet has 107,000 reviews and its 4.5-star rating, which is crazy. So what we would do is we would find a popular product, or sometimes people do courses. That's the most common thing. You do products or courses because we have to be selling something. And what we're going to do is we're going to create content, gets a decent amount of views, and gets people to buy through the social media platform. So I'll show you a quick example. So this is the product, right? So if we go on over to Instagram.com, let's search for the Magic Bullet. And a lot of times what you do, I just use the search bar and I just start searching for profiles with the product name right in it. Because what happens here is people build profiles on socials completely devoted to this product. And here is one right here. It has 3,500 followers. And again, this is a social media profile that is set up to be a ghost commerce type marketing profile. And all the person is doing here is they are creating content around the product in hopes that you go to the profile and you buy it through this link. Does this make sense to you? So let's pretend we're scrolling on our phones, right? And we look at this cool reel and we're like, wow, that does look pretty cool, right? And then we go to the profile for more information, and lo and behold, there's a link. And guess what? The person has set up this profile so that when I click on this link and I go to the website, okay, this is a link tree, which is a little weird, but if I click on shop on our website, when I buy something on this website, they make a percentage of the sale. And this is anywhere between 3% all the way up to 50%. And again, how I know this is because I have a trained eye. This right here is an affiliate link. See this little parameter at the end here? And it tracks cookies so that when people come from this Instagram and click through this link and buy on this website, they make a percentage of all the sales. And not only that, but a lot of these websites have like a 90-day cookie so that if you were to come back within 90 days or 100 days or whatever, you can still earn commissions on that percentage. All right, so let me show you another example. So if we go back to Amazon and I look at trending items. All right, so I found another product here trending on Amazon just to give you guys an example of what this looks like. So this is a neck cooling tube that's selling like crazy, right? So then if I search for cooling tube on Instagram, I get a couple of these posts. So here is a reel that somebody made, and it's gone kind of viral, and it's pretty cool, right? But what happens here is they made content on this product. It says comment fire and I'll personally DM you the link. So if people are interested, they DM them the link. And again, sometimes you'll have better click-throughs if you create an entire profile devoted to content that you could sell. So if you go to Beyond the Gadgets, their profile, chances are this is a product-based profile. And again, this is it's easier to grow a larger profile with like generic stuff like this. But if we click on this link here, I have no idea where it goes, but this is their website. So when you buy on their website, they're making money here, obviously. So what I'm trying to say here is there's a bunch of different ways to do this, but ghost commerce is essentially making content that gains attention that brings people to buy something, and you make a percentage of it. And again, here's another example that I found. This is a personal brand. A lot of people do this. What they'll have you do is they'll sign up, they'll use their socials, they'll create content aimed at trying to get you to sign up for a course. So this is a TikTok, and I don't want to give any names or anything, but you find these all the time. Like as soon as you start searching for ghost commerce, you get this stuff in your feed. And this website right here, Start Ghost Commerce, is the click-through and what they're trying to get you to buy. So hopefully you get the idea here that we're creating content, and the content is geared at getting you to purchase something. Okay, so now that you understand the whole idea behind Ghost Commerce, now I'm going to give you the full course on how to set all this up and how to do it yourself. So we need to be realistic with ourselves. Our content, let's talk about some of the things that you're going to need to learn. You're going to have to learn content creation because, like if you need to possibly get good at video editing or just getting good at realizing what content is being watched. Because if you can't get views on your content, you're obviously not going to sell anything. And I kind of hate how a lot of people aren't talking about this. In the market of Ghost Commerce, they're all like, yeah, just buy this, buy that. Like they shove their course down your throat and it's because they're making money on it. But no one's kind of like deep diving into like how you can personally do this. And that's kind of why I want to do this full course on this. So today I'm going to walk you through on how to do this, and it's going to be detail by detail. And this is going to be kind of my methodology on how to do this because I'm making a full-time income being a creator, creating content. So even though we're talking about Ghost Commerce, this is essentially kind of just content creation where we try to sell things and make a percentage of it. It's a glorified affiliate marketing, if we're being honest. Okay, so essentially what we're going to do is we are going to create a social profile. And you kind of got to choose on your social profiles, right? I highly advise that you go for vertical content, essentially Reels, because it is super hot right now. There's more money in long form videos on YouTube for like ad payouts, but if you're trying to make money selling things, you're going to get much more traction on short form content. So that being said here, you have to think about the platforms that give social short form content to people. We have Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Facebook Reels. So what you want to do is create accounts for each of those platforms. There's 4 of them. So if you think about it, we can create one piece of content, a vertical reel, and then we can publish it on 4 different platforms. So think about the cross-pollination of views along the way, because that's huge. So what I advise you to do first is to pick a niche. And this is everything, because when it comes to picking a niche, you need to ask yourself, how are you going to get content to create these reels? You know what I mean? Because chances are you need to ask yourself, are you deep into a hobby? Is there something that you like or something that you can make content on? And again, you can use your cell phone, so don't feel like you're not going to be able to do this because you easily can. So think about what you can get content on. Maybe you're into gaming, maybe you're into 3D printing, maybe you're into animals. I gotta say, try to keep it product focused. And for this example, I'm going to walk you through an example today. What we're going to be doing is 3D printing. And the reason I went with 3D printing is because the printers, people have to buy these 3D printers and they cost anywhere between $300 to $5,000. So they're high ticket items. And I really like 3D printing, so I'm into it. So this is going to be pretty easy for me to get into. So step number 1 is to go and create your social profiles. Again, I'm going to do this one 3D Print Dude, and you can name them however you want, and this profile is going to be aimed at selling a particular 3D printer or just 3D printers in general. My advice as far as naming the social profiles, have it pretty targeted. If you're doing French Bulldog courses, you should have your name French Bulldogs. It helps the algorithm kind of like serve the content to the viewers, if that makes sense. So go ahead and make the social profiles. I'm not going to walk you through this because I want to keep some of my integrity. I'm hoping that you know how to do that. Google how to create an Instagram account and just walk through and how to create it. Get yourself in Canva, create a little create emojis, avatars, banners, all that fancy stuff. There's tutorials on how to do that. That's not the hard part, honestly, but it does stop a lot of people. Okay, so first what we want to do here is we need to find an affiliate program. And with Ghost Commerce, we're trying to sell products, right? So what I want to do is I want to go over to Amazon again, because Amazon will tell you so much stuff about like what people are buying. It's absolutely crazy. What I want to do is I want to search for 3D printers. And I want to look at some of the most popular ones that are being sold. My voice is all over the place. And again, guys, please bear with me. This is a full course. This is going to take a minute. What I want to do here is I want to find one of the most popular 3D printers sold, and I want to just go for that because there's so much traffic and it'll be easy, right? All right, so this one has 22,000 reviews, and it is Creality. I know this 3D printer because I'm in the scene. I know this hobby. This is a Creality-based 3D printer. So what I want to do here, I want to be able to make a percentage when people buy this printer. And again, we could sign up for Amazon Associates or Amazon Affiliates, what some people call it, and you can make a percentage on the sales. And what you would do is just create custom links. The biggest setback to Amazon is you're only going to make like 3 or 4%. So if someone spends $100 on a 3D printer, you're only getting $3 or $4. Is that to say you're not going to get rich selling them? No, because a lot of people make tons and tons of money. I make hundreds of dollars a month, every single month on Amazon Affiliate and the influencer program, but that's a whole other story. So what I want to do here is I want to search for the Creality, because that's the brand of the printer, Creality Affiliate Program. And I want to apply for it. And I will say, okay, so make sure they have one. So they do have one. This is the login. That's not what I want. Creality Affiliate Program. And a lot of times you can read on the details. So some of the biggest details are, what percentage am I going to make? So what I tend to do is I look at this stuff and it says receive up to 5% commissions and get a cookie for 30 days. Cookie life of 30 days. So that's pretty decent. 5% isn't great, but for products, it's something. You know what I mean? So if you sold tons and tons of 3D printers, that adds up. You know what I mean? So what I would do is I would apply for this. So, and again, scout out the best percentage that you can find. 5% is not great, but it's okay. If you want a secret hack, the software and tutorials in like AI softwares and stuff are crazy huge. Softwares can pay up to 40% recurring commission. That's just a little secret sauce that I'm gonna sprinkle in there. And it's also one of the most competitive spaces. So what I would do here is I would apply for this and put in your name, country. One of the biggest setbacks for applying for like trying to get approved of these affiliate programs is sometimes that your social media presence isn't large enough. Because if we go back to our social media presence, it's nothing. I will tell you though that I have a YouTube. I've been growing a YouTube channel around 3D printing, and I have applied for this affiliate program, and I have been accepted, and I only have 500 subscribers on YouTube. So don't be afraid to apply. Sometimes just showing that you can get views, you know, like go on here, just start posting reels on 3D printers without trying to make any money yet, and then possibly get some traction, and then they're going to approve you. My advice is to not try to apply when you don't have any followers or any traffic. So try to learn the process a little tiny bit. Again, I'm just using this Instagram just because this is an example for this full course on how to do ghost commerce. Okay, so like I told you guys, I've been approved to this affiliate program, but I gotta tell you guys, you need to know this. So before you're able to put your profile, your bio link in here, you need to have 1,000 followers on most of the social platforms, and that's somewhat difficult to do. So this isn't gonna be something that you do overnight. It's going to be super easy. Like, you actually going to have to learn content creation throughout this entire process. But I will say that I went from a delivery truck driver to leapfrogging into a marketing specialist because I got pretty damn good at creating content. And I completely leapfrogged from from blue collar to white collar just because I learned an important skill, and now I'm confident that I can be hired to do it. So just think about that. You're learning a skill. So the next question is, let's get some content. So a lot of times, little hack here, if you're looking for content for channels or to build on, what you can a lot of times do is find the manufacturer's YouTube channel, and what you can do is use their content. Because if they see that you're trying to sell their stuff, they're gonna allow you to use their content. So let's go to Creality. Again, that's the brand of the 3D printers I'm using. Let's click on videos. And let's just take a look at some of these videos. And this printer right here, this has 10 million views, and it's only 1 minute 32 seconds. So what I would do is I would download this. So I'm going to copy the URL. There's a million ways to download stuff, but I'm going to go download this. The reason we can use this is because this is a manufactured website trying to sell the 3D printers to people, right? They're not going to care if I use their content and edit it up to try and sell their printers to other people and make a percentage of the sale. Like, we're helping each other in this whole equation of me trying to make money and they're trying to make money. We're working together in this. So this is a little secret hack. I'm not saying that every manufacturer is okay with it, but I have found that most are. All right, so I have downloaded that video, and it is actually on the K-Series 3D printer. I'm just going to show you an example of how I'm going to go about doing this. And this is a video editor, guys. And I know some of you guys don't know video editing, and you might be a little scared here, but this is something you're going to have to learn. What I advise people is to learn CapCut. It's a free video editor that you can put on your PC. I have a full tutorial on how to do that. It's 18 minutes long. I'll throw that link to the video in the description if you're interested. You can next level your career if you learn video editing. Like, it's not hard at all. So let's take a look in the video editor here. This is kind of going to get dorky, so please bear with me. So what I first want to do here is I want to kill the audio, because if you know anything about copyright rules, it's that if we use any of the audio from their original content, that's the #1 way to get tagged for copyright, and your content's going to get killed by the algorithms. Okay, so, and again, this content is, it's long form. It's long form vertical, or it's long form YouTube. So if we click here and watch this video, what we can do here is we can change the ratio, because we want to do vertical reels. So do 9:16, increase the size. And what we want to do here is I want to edit just a small clip of this, just to show you guys how I can make a vertical reel out of this. So I want to increase the size here as we edit this. This is glorified video editing. And what I tend to do here is I'll move the scroller. What we need to do here is we need to add audio. See, like, this screen looks a little weird, so we're going to cut this out. What you essentially have to do here, guys, is just make reels or content that is fun to watch and has engagement. You know what I mean? This isn't bad to watch. I can use their content. I can edit it. This is just a little secret sauce if you're having issues getting zero content whatsoever. This is the reel that I've made so far. So if we click play here, this is what it is. And I highly advise that you move around the camera as much as possible and have the screen change as much as possible, because that's how you're going to get engagement. As you know, reels need to capture engagement like crazy. This isn't going to do it, I can tell here. This part's kind of boring. I would add a voiceover just to make it more engaging. I'm going to decrease this this intro because it feels a little long. See how fast this moves? I highly advise that you have these reels move super fast. So then I'm gonna shoot a voiceover as we record this. So let's do this. Record. Creality has the best 3D printers. A lot of people don't know this, but they're super high quality, and you can have the most fun in your entire life using Creality 3D printers. Check out the link in my bio for more information. You're gonna have a blast. Okay, guys, that was maybe the corniest thing I've ever done, but does it work? It does. And let me show you this. So we've added this. And what I want to do here is I want to click, I want to add captions to all this. So what we're going to do here is we are going to click on text, and then I'm going to add auto captions. Auto captions, generate. And this is going to blow your mind. I highly advise you add captions. You guys watch reels. Everybody watches reels, and it is what it is. So I'm going to move this over a little bit. So yeah, if we play this right here, move my fat face here. Let's click play here. Creality has the best 3D printers. A lot of people don't know this, but they're super high quality, and you can have the most fun in your entire... Yeah, see, this is like literally what 35 seconds gets you. Again, I can chisel this. I can make this better. So then I'm going to export this, and I'm going to throw it on the social media platform. This is not good content, but you literally watched within under a minute that I can create a reel. Creality has the best 3D printers. A lot of people don't know this, but they're... You know, use ChatGPT. Create a captivating script. I just made that up off the cusp. So then what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Instagram here, and we're going to publish this. It's literally that easy. They're super high quality, and you can have the most fun in your... All right, so now that we have posted this, click share here. Create a caption. Creality 3D printers are so amazing. I advise not to check link in bio or something like that, because the algorithms know when you do that. So again, I'm just going to publish this, share it. And again, guys, this isn't going to go viral, but once you get publishing content and you get a decent script and you start learning this content creation process, again, the whole goal is to get 1,000 subscribers so that we can put our affiliate link in the description. And what the affiliate link should look like, what I would do is, now that I'm an affiliate to Creality, I would link to this page right here, so that I can do videos on all these 3D printers, and that when people click from my social profile, that Instagram, right, they click here, and they start looking at all of these 3D printers. And what I'll do here is I will create videos on all of these 3D printers, and I will learn through publishing what works and what doesn't. And what works, lean into it and 10x it. And just start to build your social profiles. You know what I mean? Like start learning how to do this. Like learn the content creation process. Let's take a look at this reel. There's no audio on this, but it doesn't look bad, right? Like if I'm scrolling, again, I'm gonna delete this because it's utter garbage and I just created it for this tutorial. But I tell you what, if I spent I could now that I'm super good at content creation, I could spend 5 minutes on a reel that actually captivated some engagement, and this stuff works, guys. Like, there's no joke. So guys, this is my full tutorial on how to do ghost commerce and how to be effective, right? I feel like nobody else is doing this. This is a totally free course. My advice to you, a little secret sauce here for the end here, if you can try to sell something where you can make really good margins on, it's going to work. It's obviously, you're just going to make more money. It's that simple. See, like the 3D printer example for this full course, I'm only going to make 5% of people buying those 3D printers, but some of these software things that are 40% recurring, or maybe you sell a course, maybe you have some special gift that you want to give to people and you sell it, you sell a course or you sell something through that link. It's all about the link, guys. So try to figure out what content you can create where people are going to buy through that social media profile link. And also, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you guys have for ideas that are rolling. Was this, I love hearing feedback. This is my full course on how to do ghost commerce, guys. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.